I have a lot of frog-themed paraphernalia.
It's just so interesting and kind of strange.
My stomach doesn't like it.
Not really sure I can say that.
I'm not a psycho. This is my model ear, and not part of my daily carry because I'm not a psycho. But this sits on my desk every day. And basically what I use this for is to sort of gut check ergonomics of any of the prototypes I'm designing. So if I've done some 3D prints, I'll check them usually in CAD, on a model ear in CAD. But if I want to sort of like sense check the scale, the size, the fit on a real 3D ear, I'll just kind of drop it on here. The texture is really freaky and you know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like uncanny valley and it makes me a little bit uncomfortable sometimes.
So I actually grew up never playing any video games because my mom won't let me play any video games. So when COVID came around, I was playing my roommate at the time's Switch 1 and just became obsessed, like 500 hours.
All right, major stone shield potions should be... Oh God, I'm gonna have diarrhea again.
I'm carrying around some crystals or gemstones, I think.
So, rock collecting? They're minerals.
Rose quartz, which I think is to do with like bringing love. And this other one that's about like get rid of like negative thoughts and for you to be more like confident in yourself. Are they working? I'm not really sure I can say that.
The iPod Nano, this actually does still work. It belonged to my brother and then I took it from him. It was maybe one of the first objects of technology that I was fascinated with. It had like a capacitive touch scroll wheel. There's like a few games you can play. I can connect it via wire to headphone 1.
So I primarily use Whoop as my like fitness tracker and sleep tracker. And I really like how they approach the charging because you can wear it while you're charging your Whoop like this. And so you never really have to take it off.
Ever since I got these like tattoos of frogs, I keep getting gifted frog-themed things. So this is one of them. And he's a little percussion instrument. And he makes very soothing sounds. It's nice to be reminded of nature when you're sitting at your desk.
There's something quite nice about you not initially seeing everything of like what you've just taken a photo of. And like the element of surprise, because I think I've had film here for over a year or sometimes 2. And I finally finish a roll and I'm like, oh my God, I completely forgot I took all these photos.
It's the first new film camera that's been developed in the last 15, 20 years. And it's also a half frame camera. So with one roll, typically you can shoot 72 photos with this, which makes it great for like traveling, festivals. It's also really lightweight, so you can bring it around everywhere.
So the Canon Demi is a camera that shoots half frames. And to be honest, I feel like film has gotten so expensive over the last few years. This is very economical. It's a bit beaten up now, but yeah, this camera like holds a special place for me.
Probably have to thank Adina for this because when I started, I saw she had it and I was like, oh my God, where did you get that bag? I really need it. And she was like, oh, it's a cost limited edition. And I was like, no. But then a couple of days later, she messaged me and was like, it's your lucky day. And she found it on Vinted for me. So I absolutely purchased that. I love it so much because it's like digital vibes. It's like physical and the digital me. And I just think it's so fun. I feel like this could go like day to night. You can fit a decent amount of stuff in it, but I feel like this one is super unique. I also have these like cute box of mints that I got from like Nintendo World. I don't particularly care about the actual mints, but I do care about the box.
So I have the iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil and it's like a beaten up one. I use this primarily for sketching. It travels everywhere with me. If there was a way to like dial into a specific mode of use where you don't have this overlap of being pulled away from what you're doing because you've received the notification, I think it would function better.
Took a little bit of a learning curve to kind of get used to drawing on a device because I preferred paper for a very long time.
These are my earbuds that I use pretty much every day. This might sound a bit too nothing-y, but when I bring them out and like I kind of feel like I'm still part of like a secret little club almost. Even though that's totally in my head and no one else cares.
I'm a color material finish designer and I love color, so it's kind of a no-brainer. And I love them because you can see them in your bag because they're really bright and they're very different from anything else that's on the market. I would love to see them in maybe like a pink or a red. You know, this is kind of the reason why I work here now. So this is a very early version of a earbud that nothing has made. And back in the day, I bought this on a niche like clothing store website because when I first saw it, I was like, I just gotta have it. It's just so interesting and kind of strange. And you know, 3 years later, it still works great and I still use it on a daily basis. So I love this.
I really like wearing over-ear headphones and I really like these ones that we've done. So this is actually a prototype version. So there's a few details that didn't make it or that we decided not to go with on the final one. And I think maybe there's something special about knowing there was a limited quantity of that version of the device before it came out.
I think the headphone ones as a design look incredible. And these are clearly like not designed to stand out from your head, but that's kind of why I like them.
I have these really interesting tiny scissors, and what does it cut? Not much, but if you do have a loose thread on your shirt and it drives you crazy, you can just bring these tiny scissors and cut them off.
This sim tool is maybe the first object that expressed to me the level of care the design team had about objects. And maybe on my first couple of weeks here, I was doing a teardown of phone 1 to really understand the internals. But the fact that the sim tool is this transparent, I thought was quite a beautiful expression of some of the sensibilities of the brand and of the design studio. This is an essential one. I really, really like ice cream, but I'm lactose intolerant. If I have these tablets with me, it means I'm able to get ice cream. So this is a small coin you get from Flatiron, and it's like a mini butcher's knife, and you can basically redeem an ice cream cone. Yeah, I like ice cream and I like dairy, but my stomach doesn't like it.
Oh God, I'm gonna have diarrhea again.
I heard in London that you have to have a firm grip on your phone in case somebody snatches it from your hands. So I kind of have this so I can, you know, keep it on like this, or if I'm washing my hands, I can hold on to it like this. It's great, I love it.
This is a little portable fan that I take around with me because it gets really hot on the tube especially. I also take it to like gigs that are in sweaty basements because they don't have aircon. You automatically become the most popular girl at the party when you have a fan. It folds up so it's kind of portable, and then you can stand it on like a desk or something as well if you want to just have it sitting there. I took this from my old workplace, so hopefully they don't watch this.
Por favor, Montoya, por favor. Por favor, Montoya. ¡Cabrón! Montoya, por favor.